Hello everyone, welcome to another FOTN review. FOTN obviously stands for Fight of the Neighbours. It's so loud, why won't it stop? Obviously, no, it means Fight of the Night. And the Fight of the Night was in this card, at this place, in Kelang, Singapore, at the Singapore Indoor Stadium. And the main event was between Leon Edwards and Joel Taroni, which I thought was going to take Fight of the Night. It wasn't. It was an undercard fight between Rolando Dy, despite it being spelled D-Y, it's pronounced D, against Shane Young. Rolando from the Philippines, and Shane Young from New Zealand. And Shane Young won in round 2 at 4 minutes and 40 seconds by TKO. And to be honest, yeah, this is actually a pretty good fight. It was fairly back and forth, and there was a lot of good stories being told. Obviously, Rolando Dy wanted to rely more on his counter-punching, and it did actually do really well, but the main story was definitely Shane Young, who was looking for a very good right elbow. There was even a clinch moment in round 1 where he actually sort of got caught with one by D, because he moved in on D after advancing on him and landed good shots, and D countered with a good clinch and got a little elbow. Didn't do a ton of damage, but it did get Shane's attention, and I like that. And to be honest, this whole fight was just a very, very good technical, solid brawl. I enjoyed it. There was a lot of really good body shots. There was good leg kicks, especially from Rolando Dy, and yeah, like round 1 was just good back and forth. There was a great moment where Shane had D against the cage, like going with a really good right and landed a bunch of good punches. Then D countered with a good left and knocked Shane back a bit. And I wish that had kept up a bit more personally, but it was enjoyable while it lasted. And round 2, and near the end of the round, because Shane Young was wobbled, in round 1, sorry, not round 2, in round 1, near the end of the round, because Shane was wobbled from the strikes that D had countered with, he landed a very smart takedown and got some good, got good positions, landed some good ground and pound, almost got a decent guillotine choke as well, and then tried to transition that to a DAS. Didn't work, and D managed to get out of it. He had the wherewithal to not be caught in that, so I really like that. Then round 2, it was pretty much more the same. I will say it was kind of cool in round 1 because Rolando Dy tried to touch close with Shane Young. Shane Young wasn't having it, so yeah. And then there was a moment in round 1 as well where Shane Young accidentally kicked Rolando Dy in the dick. It wasn't that typical accidental inside leg kick thing. It was Rolando Dy returning from a head kick because he tried 3 times to land a head kick and Shane dodged his time. But it was when he was returning from one and Shane went for an inside leg kick from that. And it wasn't a full brunt force, but the shin sort of brushed against the cup and hit Rolando Dy in the goodies. And the referee, John Sharp, did not call the fight off for a little bit, and that was actually a very smart, intelligent decision for him not to do that. And it's good because I like John Sharp. I think he's a very underrated referee, and he did probably the right thing in not calling the fight off in that, because it was too exciting to go anyway, and it wasn't a full-on contact with the penis. I almost said with the poinus. It wasn't a full contact with the penis, and and it was a smart decision to not end the fight. Well, not in the fight, not called off the fight temporarily to see if D needs some rest, because he was fine not long after the fact. Then round 2, it was pretty much more the same. There was, but Shane Young started landing the right elbow, which is what I was going for, and he was looking for that. But Rolando Dy was landing some really good body shots, especially left hook, right overhand. That was really good. But yeah, Shane Young eventually managed to land the elbow. Opened up a nasty cut around the left side, somewhere on the left side of Rolando Dy's face. I think it was around the eye, maybe a bit here, I turned into a Kiwi then for a second, but maybe about here on the left eye of D, I would say. And then it was fairly back and forth. Shane Young kept busting up D with good punches, bled him pretty well, and then eventually got him against the cage. Landed a great right elbow, which cracked D. Caused him to cover up. Shane Young went for a bunch of strikes, and D was forced to cover up and fall to the ground, and the referee stopped the fight by TKO at that point. I think this is a good fight. It's not really going to be in my top 10. I feel like there were too few exciting moments for it to be in my top 10. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I thought D and Shane Young, even though I've never really seen either of them fight, they both put on a really good performance. I like both their fighting styles. And I enjoyed seeing it. It was a good, solid technical, and while not super exciting, it was still exciting. It's definitely one still worth your time to watch. So if you can find it, I do recommend watching it. And I liked it. So really not much else to say. I thought this was a good fight. I'll see you all on Thursday for the next Ultimate Fire episode review. And then hopefully the Friday after that for the next episode of Backtracking. I did have to delay because I didn't get a lot of free time 2 days ago. So, yeah. Then again, it could be delayed again. I don't know when the next Backtracking episode will be. I'm hoping it'll be Friday. And, yeah, I'll see you on Thursday, hopefully. Thank you for listening. You're awesome. Bye-bye.